Okay, let's take our grammar lesson now. Are you ready? Okay. Our lesson today is about countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Okay? Countable nouns are nouns that we can count. Okay? For example, dog. 1 dog, 2 dogs, 4 dogs, 5 dogs. Cat, 2 cats, 5 cats, 9 cats. We can count cats. We can count dogs. Animal, man, 2 men, 4 men. Person, 5 persons, 9 persons. Bottle, 2 bottles, 8 bottles. Box, liter. coin يعني عملة معدنية. note dollar. Uncountable nouns are nouns that we can't count. For example, music. We can say 2 musics or 4 musics. Art. We can say 2 arts, 5 arts. Love. Happiness. Advice يعني النصيحة. Information يعني معلومة. News الأخبار. Furniture الأساس. Luggage يعني شنط السفر. Rice. Sugar. Butter. Water. Electricity يعني الكهرباء. Gas اللي هو الغاز. Power يعني الطاقة. Money. Currency يعني العملات. Okay? We can use a or an with countable nouns. A dog is an animal. A dog is an animal. Okay? We usually treat uncountable nouns as singular. Uncountable nouns are singular only. No plural in uncountable nouns. For example, this news is very important. يعني الأخبار دي مهمة جدا. And we don't use a or an with uncountable nouns. We can say an information or a music. But we can say a something of. A piece of news. A bottle of water يعني زجاجة مية. Okay? When a countable noun is singular, if the countable noun is singular, we use the word a, the, my, this. Okay? I want an orange. Where is my bottle? And when the countable noun is plural, we can use it alone. I like oranges. Here, no a or an or the or my. We can use it alone, in plural only. Okay? Some and any. Countable nouns and uncountable nouns, we can use some and any. Some used with the affirmative sentences, okay? In both countable and uncountable nouns, okay? For example, there are some tomatoes. Okay? It's affirmative sentence. يعني جملة مثبتة. I have got some money. Some with uncountable noun. We can use some with uncountable noun in the affirmative sentence. Okay, any, we use any in the questions and negative sentences. We use any with questions and negative sentences. يعني احنا بنستخدم الاني مع الأسئلة ومع النفي. لما احب انفي حاجة استخدم any. انفيها يعني احط not. Are there any pens? Are there any pens? Negative sentence. Question, sorry, it's a question, so we used any. Is there any rice? Is there any rice? Uncountable noun here. Uncountable noun here, we used any in the question. Okay. Example number 3. There aren't any tomatoes. Okay, it's a negative sentence. There aren't any tomatoes. We used any with countable noun. With countable noun, but it's in the negative. Okay. In the uncountable noun, there isn't any cheese. There isn't any cheese. Okay. Cheese is uncountable noun, so we used any with the negative sentence. Okay. How much and how many? We use how much to ask about uncountable nouns, and we use how many to ask about countable nouns. Okay. Number 1. How much coffee do you drink? Coffee is uncountable noun, so we used how much. We used how much to ask about coffee, which is uncountable noun. And the answer is only a cup of coffee. Only a cup of coffee. It means one cup of coffee. Okay. How many? How many cups of coffee do you drink? Okay. We use how many. We used how many with cups because cups is a countable noun. Is countable noun. Cups is countable noun. So we used how many. We used how many with cups because it's countable noun. Okay. And the answer is 2 cups of coffee. 2 cups of coffee. Okay. Underline the correct words in practice. Number 1. Can you run, count, catch to 100? 100 is a number, so we use run to 100 or count to 100 or catch 100. Yes, the answer is count. Can you count 100? Okay. Number 2. Would you like some, any, a cup of coffee? Okay. Cup of coffee. Would you like some, any, a cup of coffee? Okay. And the answer is a. Cup is countable noun. Okay. And it's 1 cup. A cup of coffee. Number 3. I want 500 grams of cheese. Okay. And the answer is 100 grams of cheese. Okay. How many egg or eggs do you want? Okay, we used how many to ask about eggs because it's a countable noun. Because it's countable noun. Eggs, we can count eggs, so it's countable noun. Okay. And the answer is eggs. Okay, because it's countable noun. Number 5. There aren't, isn't any mushrooms. Any, we use any with negative sentences. Okay, and mushrooms is plural. Okay, plural. So the answer is aren't. Okay. Number 6. How many long, much cheese do you want? How many long, much cheese do you want? Okay, cheese is uncountable noun. Cheese is uncountable noun. So we use many, long, or much. Okay, the answer is much. Much. We use how much to ask about uncountable nouns. Okay, number 7. When the mouse sees a cat. When the mouse sees a cat. لما الفار شايف القطة. It runs off, away, on. Okay, the answer is away. It runs away يعني هرب. Okay, number 8. We are making, doing, having a picnic. And the answer is having a picnic. We are having a picnic. Okay, next, underline the correct words in practice. Number 1. We cut bread with a knife, spoon, or fork. We cut bread يعني احنا بنقطع العيش بالايه؟ knife. Okay, very good. Number 2. There is or are some apples on the plate. Some apples. Apples is plural, so we will use are. Very good. Number 3. You can travel into space. انت ممكن تسافر الفضاء in a spacecraft, ship, or helicopter. Okay, and the answer is spacecraft. Number 4. How many, much, long cats are there under the table? Okay, cats is countable and it's plural. Okay, countable noun. So we will use many. How many cats? Number 5. A monster is a scary creature. Okay, and the answer is scary, because scary is an adjective. For creature. يعني هو بيوصف المخلوق، بيقول مخلوق مرعب. Okay, number 6. We don't have some, any, a, sugar. Okay, we don't have. Okay, it's a negative sentence. So the answer is any. Okay, any. Number 7. My birthday is at February 6th. Okay, and the answer is on. Okay, number 8. There is a some any meat. There is some meat. Okay, underline the correct words in practice. There are, aren't, isn't any cups. There are, aren't, isn't any cups. Okay, any, we use any with negative sentences. Okay, and cups is plural, so the answer is aren't. There aren't any cups. Okay, number 2. What kind of, on, in biscuits are there? Okay, what kind of, on, in biscuits are they? What kind of? Number 3. The children eat, drive, drink from glasses. Glasses يعني كوبايات. Children eat, drive, or drink? The answer is drink. Okay, number 4. Is, are there any oranges? Okay, orange is a plural uncountable noun. Okay, so the answer is are. Okay. Number 5, you can use a plate, jug, juicer to make juice. Okay. Okay, we use juicer to make juice. Number 6, there are some, any, and plates. Okay, plates is a plural noun. Okay, so the answer is some. Okay, number 7, I want a cup, glass, bag of cola. Okay, the answer is glass of cola. Number 8, is there any? Is there any? Okay, is here is used for singular countable noun or for uncountable nouns. Okay, so the answer is bananas. No, it's plural. Olives. No, it's plural. Sugar, it's uncountable noun, and the answer is sugar. Okay, write the words in the correct order. Okay, number 1, some, their, apples, are. Some, their, apples, are. We'll start with the capital, with the word begin with capital letter. Okay, there are some apples. Okay, there are some apples. Okay, number 2, cup, tea, want, of. Okay, and the answer is I want a cup of tea. I want a cup of tea. Okay, number 3, rice, bowl, some, in, is, there, the. And the answer is there is some rice in the bowl. There is some rice in the bowl. Okay, number 4, there, in, is, bag, any, the, bread. Okay, it's a question. So we start with, is there any bread in the bag? Is there any bread in the bag? Okay, number 5, 6, plates are on, olives, there, the. And the answer is there are 6 olives on the plate. There are 6 olives on the plate. Okay, here is some question. I'll be glad to hear your answers and your questions. Thanks for watching our video.